Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Children, today we are going to start our new chapter, that is Accounting Ratio, Part 1. So, first of all, meaning of accounting ratio. Ratio is an arithmetical expression of relationship between two interdependent or related items. Ratios, when calculated on the basis of accounting information, then it is known as accounting ratio. Now, accounting ratio can be expressed in any of the following form, that is pure ratio, percentage, times and fraction. Pure ratio means like 1:1, 2:1, 3:1 in this form. Percentage in form and times like 4 times, 5 times, 3 times, etc. Now children, meaning of ratio analysis. Analysis of financial statement with the help of accounting ratio is termed as ratio analysis. In this, we can do in 4 types of analysis. The first one is liquidity ratio, second is solvency, third is activity ratio, and the fourth one is profitability ratio. Now, under the liquidity ratio, there are two ratios, that is current ratio and quick ratio. Liquidity ratio means short-term solvency ratio. These ratios show the ability of the enterprise to meet its short-term financial obligation. And the important liquidity ratios are current ratio and quick ratio. Now next is solvency ratio. In this we can find out the long-term financial position of the company. So the ratios are calculated. The first is debt to equity ratio, total asset to debt, proprietary ratio and interest coverage ratio. The next is activity ratio. Activity ratio, or we can say turnover ratio. These ratios show how efficiently a company is using its resources, and the important activity ratios are: the first is inventory turnover ratio, trade receivable turnover ratio, trade payable turnover ratio and working capital turnover ratio. Now next is profitability. In this we can find out the profitability of a firm. So the ratios are gross profit ratio, operating ratio, net profit ratio and return on investment ratio. So children, these are the 4 types of accounting ratio. So first we will do, in this part we will cover the liquidity ratio and solvency ratio. So let us start. The liquidity ratio, it means short term solvency ratio. The first ratio is current asset upon current liability. Current ratio is equal to current asset upon current liabilities. Current asset and current liabilities I already discussed in 11th standard. Current assets are cash, bank, stock, debtors, bill receivable and prepaid expenses. Current liabilities are creditors, bills payable, bank overdraft, short-term loan. Now second is liquid ratio. Liquid ratio formula is liquid asset upon current liability. Now what is liquid asset? Liquid asset means current asset minus stock and minus prepaid expenses. From the current asset you have to subtract the stock and prepaid expenses, then all the current assets are known as liquid asset. Let us start the question. Question number 1. Calculate current ratio from the following information. Total asset 3 lakh, fixed assets 1,60,000, shareholder fund 2 lakh, non-current liability 80,000, non-current investment 1 lakh. And you have to calculate the current ratio. So you know already, current ratio formula is current asset upon current liability. Now first thing you have to calculate the current asset, but in place of current asset here total asset, fixed asset and non current investment is given. Now you have to calculate current asset. So put the formula: total asset is equal to fixed asset plus non current investment plus current asset. Now put all the values and find out the current asset. After that you have to find out the current liability. Now for current liability, here it is given shareholder fund, it means equity, non current liability. Now you have to apply the formula: total liability is equal to shareholder fund non current liability plus current liability. But in this question total liability is not given, so total liability you have to take equal to the total asset. This you have already learned in 11th standard. Asset is equal to liability. So total asset is equal to total liability, and total liability value is 3 lakhs. Shareholder fund value is also given. Non current liability is also given. You have to calculate current liability. Now after getting both the values, current asset and current liability, put in the form of ratio and find out the current ratio. So current ratio of this question is 2:1. Now the question number 2. Here current ratio is given 2.5. Working capital is given 60,000 and you have to find out the value of current asset and current liability. Now see, in this question only two things are given, that is current ratio and working capital. So by applying these two things you have to calculate the value of current asset and current liability. So we will start. See, current ratio is given 2.5. Apply the formula of current ratio. The formula is current asset upon current liability, and in place of current ratio apply 2.5 upon 1. Now make the equation. So it is CA is equal to 2.5 current liability. This is the equation number 1. Now second thing is given working capital. So working capital is 60,000, and the formula you have to apply for working capital: current asset minus current liabilities. So 60,000. Now current asset value you can apply this one, 2.5 CL minus current liability. Now this, make the equation, it is 1.5 CL. Now divide it, 60,000 divided by 1.5 is equal to current liability. Put 0, it is equal to the current liability is equal to 40,000. Now this is the value of current liability. Now you have to find out current asset. So you can apply in this equation: CA is equal to 2.5 into CL. CL means 40,000. So current liability is equal to 1 lakh. Okay. Now next one. Next is inventories are 80,000. Working capital 2,40,000, current asset 4 lakh. You have to calculate the liquid asset. So liquid asset formula you already know, that is liquid asset upon current liability. So first of all you can find out the liquid asset. Liquid asset is current asset minus stock. Here current asset is given 4 lakh and stock means inventories are given 80,000. So you can find out the value. See, the formula of liquid ratio is equal to liquid asset upon current liability, and liquid asset you can find out current asset minus stock or inventory. So current asset value is given 4 lakh and inventory value is 80,000. So it is equal to 3,20,000. Now current liability. you have to find out the current liability. So for current liability, the next thing is given working capital. Working capital formula is current asset minus current liability. Working capital value, write down 2,40,000. Current asset value, you have to write down 4 lakh minus current liability. So in this way you can find out the value of current liability. Now after that you can put the values in this formula. Liquid asset 3,20,000 and current liability 1,60,000. So the ratio is 2:1. In this way you have to solve this question. Now the next is question number 4. Current ratio of A Limited 4.5:1 and liquid ratio is given 3:1. You have to calculate current liability, current asset and quick asset. Now two things are given, current ratio 4.5 and the formula is CA upon CL. Now cross multiply. So CA is equal to 4.5 current liability. This is equation number 1. Now apply the second formula. Liquid ratio is equal to liquid asset upon current liability and the ratio is given 3:1. Now quick asset or liquid asset is equal to 3CL. In this way, this is the equation number 2. Now inventories are given 3 lakh. Inventories is equal to 3 lakh. Now for liquid asset, the formula is current asset minus inventories. Now liquid asset value is 3CL. Current asset value is 4.5. Current liability minus inventory is 3 lakh. Now find out, there is 3 lakh will come left side and 4.5 CL minus 3 CL, it is equal to 1.5 current liability. Now the value is 2 lakh. Now current liability value is 2 lakh. Now you can find out the current asset. Current asset you can find out from this equation. Equation number 1. Current asset is equal to 4.5. Current asset is equal to 4.5 into 2 lakh. So it is equal to 9 lakh. And the next is liquid asset you can find out by applying in equation number 2. Liquid asset is equal to 3 into current liability. It is equal to the 6 lakh. Now you have all three value. Current asset is 9 lakh, liquid asset is 6 lakh and current liability is 2 lakh. Now second is solvency ratio. In solvency ratio there are 4 types of ratio. The first one is debt to equity ratio. The formula is debt upon equity. The formula is given in the question only. Debt to equity ratio, it means debt upon equity. Second is total asset to debt ratio. Again formula is given, total asset upon debt. Now next is proprietary ratio. Proprietary ratio formula is proprietary fund upon total asset. You can say the proprietary fund as equity or shareholder fund. Now next is interest coverage ratio. Interest coverage ratio is profit before interest and tax upon interest on long term debt. Now we can solve the question one by one. The first is you have to calculate debt to equity ratio from the following information. Here total assets rupees 1,25,000, total debt 1 lakh and current liability 50,000. So children, here you have to find out debt to equity ratio. The formula is debt upon equity. Now first you have to calculate debt. Here debt means only long term borrowing or long term debt. Okay, so In this question, total debt is given and current liability is given. Here total debt means, see, total debt means it is equal to long term debt plus short term debt means current liability, then it is equal to the total debt. And in the formula you have to calculate debt to equity ratio, so only you have to find out this debt means long term debt. Now total debt is given 1 lakh, this you have to calculate, and current liability is given 50,000. So debt answer is 50,000. Now next thing you have to find out in the question you have to find out the equity. So for equity the formula is total asset minus total debt. Total asset is equal to total liability. So from the total liability you can subtract total debt. Total debt means long term plus short term, then it is plus equity, it is equal to the total liability. Now total asset is given 1,25,000 minus total debt is given 1 lakh, so it is equal to 25,000. Now the formula is debt to equity ratio is equal to debt upon equity. So debt is 50,000 upon 25,000 is equal to 2:1. The next question you have to calculate total asset to debt ratio. So the formula for total asset to debt ratio is equal to total asset upon debt. So total asset upon debt you have to calculate. First you have to calculate total asset. So total asset, here no asset value is given, so you have to find out from the liability side, and liability side shareholder fund is given, that is equity, shareholder fund. Next is total borrowing. Total borrowing means long term and short term, so do not take here short term borrowing, and other current liability. These three things you have to take. So shareholder fund 8 lakh, total borrowing 18 lakh plus other current liability 6 lakh, it is equal to 32 lakh. This is total asset, so this you can write down here, 32 lakh. Now next is debt. So you have to find out debt. Debt means total borrowing minus short term borrowing. Total borrowing is 18 lakh and short term borrowing is given 2 lakh in the question. Now subtracted 16 lakh is the debt amount. Now put the value and find out the ratio. Ratio is 2:1. The formula is total asset upon debt. Formula is given in the question only, total asset upon debt. Now come to the third one. The third is, from the following information you have to calculate proprietary ratio. Proprietary ratio formula is proprietary fund upon total asset. Proprietary fund you can say shareholder fund or equity. See, the proprietary ratio formula is proprietary fund or shareholder fund upon total asset. In other form, shareholder fund is known as equity. So first of all you have to find out the shareholder fund value. Now proprietary fund or shareholder fund is equal to share capital plus reserve and surplus. Now share capital amount is 5 lakh Reserve and surplus amount is 3 lakh. It is equal to 8 lakh. Now total asset. So here no asset value is given. Non-current asset plus current asset. These two values are given. So find out the total asset. Non-current asset is 22 lakh and current asset is 10 lakh. So it is equal to 32 lakh. Now the formula ratio you have to calculate. So equity value is 8 lakh divided by total asset. Now this is in fraction. You can find out in decimal form. So 0.25 ratio 1. Proprietary ratio is 0.25 ratio 1, or you can write down in fraction. Now the last one is interest coverage ratio you have to calculate, and interest coverage ratio formula is net profit before interest and tax upon interest on long term debt. In this, net profit after tax is given, so first you have to calculate before tax, and interest on long term debt you have to calculate based on percentage. 12% long term debt is given 20 lakh. Now on 20 lakh you have to calculate 12%. So 12% is 2,40,000. This is the interest on long term debt. Now for tax calculation you have to do. So start. Let us take the value, assume it net profit before tax is equal to 100 and tax is given 40. Now net profit after tax if you will find, so it is 100 minus 40, it means 60%. Now in question net profit after tax is given 1,20,000 and you have to find out before tax. Before tax, so before tax value you have to find out. So put the value net profit after tax into 100% you have to find out, and this is the value of 60%. So the value is 2 lakh. Now this is the value of net profit before tax. Now in the formula the value of net profit before tax and interest. So interest also you have to add in 2 lakh. So interest is 2,40,000. It is 4,40,000. Now find out interest coverage ratio, net profit before tax and interest into 100, sorry, not into 100, upon interest on loan. Interest on loan is 2,40,000. Now divide it, answer is 1.83 times. So in this way you have to calculate all these 4 ratio. So today we have covered liquidity ratio and solvency ratio. In next part we will cover the other 2 ratio. Till now you have to solve all the question based on these 2 types of ratio in your fair notebook. Thank you. Sai Ram.